Hola mi gente, soy Jazzy y estamos aquí con la reina de reggaeton,
Mira,
Ivy Queen.
yeah, Jazzy está hablando su español para que sepan que ella hace bilingüe.
Sí,
Sí.
claro que sí. Bueno, señora Queen, ¿cómo estás?
Yo estoy muy bien, muy feliz de poder trabajar and do what I like and what I love the most, which is music and represent the ladies like
Of course.
us.
Exactly. And I love the way that you were on stage. I mean, I saw your performance. You
Yeah.
were fantastic, I gotta say.
Oh my God, muchas gracias, muchas gracias.
I heard you tell your story about how you used to live in New York City
Yes.
and worked in a factory while you were becoming an upcoming artist.
Yeah.
So can you tell us how those memories in your life helped you truly value your success when you achieved it?
Los puertorriqueños decimos like we always hustling. So when I went to New York, there was a different scene. It was hip hop and English. So I have to learn both language, even though that I was born in New York and my parents are Puerto Ricans. And I have to do what I have to do. When I fell in love with music, I have to pay for my own studio time to create my demo. So I work in a factory. And it's just part of it. I will never change it because it's what keeps me motivated. You know, like one day you can have everything and one day everything can be gone except your essence. You get me?
Right.
So yeah, I want to maintain that with me. Like, eso yo lo quiero mantener.
Exactly, I totally understand what you're saying. And by the way, for those who don't know, I'm actually from New York as well. I'm from Bushwick, Brooklyn.
Hey, Brooklyn girl.
Exactly, thank you. And I love the way that you have been able to grind your way all the way to the top and not forget where you came from either. And the way that you've been able to really look back on your success and being able to say, well, I started from here and
Yeah.
I started creating my demos. I have to pay for my studio time.
There
But
you
look
go.
at me now.
Yes, that's right. You see, this is a great story, you know.
Right.
This is what we do es para poder motivar a otras mujeres, no
Right.
matter what age. We need to, you know, keep our queens focused.
Exactly.
¿Entiendes? Con la corona ahí derechita. So, you Brooklyn girl know what to do.
Thank you. And you've definitely been able to motivate so many women and young girls across the globe.
Thank you.
No problem. So,
I seen you interview a lot of queens. I saw you with Nicki Minaj. I seen you.
well, thank
I love
you.
it. I love it.
Well, it was only right that I got the queen of reggaeton, so
Ay, Dios mío, I'm in love with this girl already.
thank you. So you're a legend not only in Puerto Rico, but all across the globe and all across the world.
Amen.
And you have been titled the queen of reggaeton.
Amen.
So why has it always been important for you to represent for the ladies across the world in your music?
En mi música yo siempre considero que nosotras necesitamos cierto tipo de message that is not out there because right now the music industry is throwing so many songs and no many anthems that we need to empower ourselves. So it's my duty to maintain that part alive, you know? Like, it's good, it's about dancing because reggaeton will always te va a hacer bailar, you know? Pero para mí es importante mantener ese centro for the ladies, you know?
Exactly.
So es ahí
Yeah.
like the hustle, you know?
Exactly. You have been able to create so many songs that are motivating to young girls and are motivating for other young women and women in general.
Thank you.
And you have been able, even in this interview, I already feel empowered by you. And
Gracias.
I love your essence and I love the way that you have been able to just say, hey, I want to motivate young girls. I want to tell them, hey, I started from this level and I worked my way to the top.
And
So if
still
I could do
working.
it, if I can do it, you could do it.
That's right, I'm still
And
working.
you're still working, and I love that.
Thank you. I am 51 years old, even though that I look like 20.
Exactly. 20?
Yeah.
Nah, you look younger. You look younger.
Girl, you my girl. We gotta go shopping and eating, girl.
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, like I haven't stopped working because this is what I love the most. And, you know, I have great images of strong women as Celia Cruz, which I love, which is my favorite artist ever. Y no importa que ella no esté en el plano terrestre, pero siempre fue mi motivación. And Celia always carried her crown with such an elegance, you know. And
Right.
she worked till her last day on earth. Y eso es lo que yo quiero hacer. Yo quiero tener un legado muy elegante. I have a daughter. Her name is Niobe. She's 9. And I would like people to tell Niobe so many great stories about my struggle with music and my struggle to be standing and, yeah, the impact of my music.
Exactly, and your music is so impactful, and you have been able to, as I said before, motivate so many people, and you've worked your way to the top.
Gracias, qué
De
linda.
nada, gracias. Bueno, mi familia es de Panamá y a mí me encanta cómo apoyas a los panameños en la música.
Yeah.
¿Me puedes hablar de tus artistas favoritos de Panamá y cómo fue tu experiencia en tus colaboraciones?
I've been in Panama. I've been in love with Panama, first of all, not because you're Panamanian, because not only that, the story of reggaeton and the story of Panamá siendo una ciudad y un país tan importante para nuestra música, el dancehall en español, el bultrón. I have always had my friends and cherish my friendship with Cafu Banton, con el rookie. I mean, I love Panama for real. Like, they embrace me como si yo fuera una panameña más y me han dado un respeto y yo amo a Panamá y tengo grandes amistades que son grandes músicos. Panamá ha dado mucho rapeador súper espectacular. And my favorite is Cafu Banton. I love Cafu.
Hey, that's great to hear, and I love to hear that you have been able to have such a great experience in Panama as well. Y a mí me gusta la canción que hiciste con Cafu Banton
La playa,
sí,
love it.
y también con Japanese.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites too. Se me había olvidado Japa. By the way, he's Pisces like me, zodiac sign. You know, we are good people in the heart. You know, even though like we are tough, we have to be tough in this world.
Exactly.
We have to be tough. But
Especially in the entertainment industry as well.
girl, for real. But yeah, shout out to Japanese y que se sienta mejor, perdón, que se sienta mejor y que su salud siempre mejore. Y gracias por una amistad muy afortunada, you know?
Yeah, I do, and gracias por tu apoyo a los artistas panameños también.
Gracias.
Y sí, para todos esos niños del barrio que quieren ser como tú, ¿qué les dirías?
Para todos esos niños del barrio se lo voy a decir en español porque es el lenguaje primordial que mis padres y que yo hablo. Nunca escuchen las cosas negativas de afuera. Si las escuchan, no se las lleven al corazón. Why? Because when I fell in love with this music, and I told this story so many times, a lot of people tell me that this music wasn't for me, that I wasn't pretty enough, tall enough, and they even judge me by my appearance. They even judge me by the way I sound. And at first, it was a shock for me, you know. People talk about bullying, but I'm from the 90s, which is a lot that I went through. And I embraced that I was different, that I sound different. So don't listen to the outside if it's gonna hurt. Because sometimes the outside hurt you, but it becomes a fuel. For me, it becomes a fuel. I was like, oh, they tell me this is not for me. Psh, let me go to the studio and let them know if it's for me or not, you know?
Exactly.
So keep going, no mirar para los lados, enfócate, be unique. When you are unique, no hay dos. No hay dos Ivy Queen, no hay dos Celia Cruz. When you are unique, like you are, you will have an amazing path. You just need to keep focused, you know? But you got great parents, I could tell.
Thank you. You know, I have so many amazing support systems in my family.
That's right.
And I
That's
love,
what we need.
exactly, and I love your advice. Also, to all the upcoming artists out there and all the young women out there, I hope you guys are listening to this because this is some great advice and you are so wise. And to everyone out there, I'm here with Evie Queen and we're having a great time. And until next time, jazzing out.
Woohoo! The queen is here!
Yep.